For coverage, a Gonzalez poll this week says 88% of Marylanders believe possession of a stolen gun should be a felony. Well, some lawmakers are working to make that happen. Galen Muhammad joins us now. He's the state director of Maryland and Washington, D.C. for the National African American Gun Association. Now, good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Now, this
Glad to be
week,
with you.
absolutely glad to have you. And you were present at this hearing as well. So we're excited to get an inside look at this conversation. So as lawmakers began debating stiffer penalties for handgun theft, what are your thoughts on where this legislation is?
Well, as I stated in my testimony, and for the record, I was virtually there, but for the record, my testimony stated that I am in full support. In fact, when I found this bill on the docket, I was very happy that it was brought back because they actually voted it down last year.
Now, the first offense can lead to prison up to 5 years. The second offense could be 10 years behind bars. Now, on its face, it seems punitive, but does it provide any protection for legal gun owners?
Well, that doesn't involve the legal gun owners per se, because again, we're talking about the theft of firearms that they may own. So this actually involves just those who steal those firearms, because the theft of a $200 gun is just as dangerous as the theft of a $2,500 gun.
That's right. Well, Baltimore police have struggled to rein in illegal gun possession in our city. Does this bill send a message? And if so, what is that message?
Well, the message is there's no longer a slap on the wrist to steal anyone's gun. It's a felony, no matter what the value of the gun.
Now, based on the conversation that was happening in that judiciary hearing, do lawmakers seem like they're moving forward with this measure this go round? We know it's been shot down in years past, but as we see the increase in crime, particularly when it comes to juveniles, particularly when it comes to guns, is there any movement and ideas now that says this is probably something we need to seriously consider?
Well, if you look at the actual testimonies that were given, it was all in favor, no opposition to it at all, because again, we see crime is rising, and crime will continue to rise when the penalties are low or non-existent at all. So it's best to put those penalties out there and make, again, the theft of all guns even and equal as a felony. But again, all of the testimony was in favor of that particular bill.
All right. Well, 2 months left in the legislative session. We'll see how this bill lands. Thank you so much for joining us, Galen Muhammad.
You're welcome, ma'am.